Hi, this is R870, and we start out to die by a Scottish man wanting me. And he just doesn't leave me alone, bugs me twice. Yes, the rest of this gameplay is me tearing these kids a new one with the 870 in that lovely diamond camo. Actually, it's not lovely, is it? It's the most garish looking thing in the world. I'd much prefer the carbon fibre camo, and I have gone back to using the carbon fibre now. And also I think the Ghost looks a bit better with the carbon fibre, as I fail epically on that guy. Don't know how I missed so many shots. Absolute failing. And that is the main reason. I can never see a shotgun being overpowered, especially a pump action shotgun, for two reasons. Firstly, you're limited to a very short range, and secondly, you have to pump your shots. So in that meantime, you've only got an 80 rounds per minute I think you can fire at. It's the highest rate of fire you can fire with the 870. If you miss that first shot, you're boned. You'll either get knifed, unless the kid's not quite as strong or you've got behind him or something like that, he's going to knife you or he's going to shoot with an SMG, which will kill you in the meantime. So yeah, I can't see how a shotgun's overpowered, so please stop complaining about shotguns being overpowered. Yes, it's annoying when you get killed by a shotgun at close range. They really should kill you at close range. They are designed for close range weapons, and they do seem a bit stronger in this game, mainly for the map design. All the maps in this game, think about them, even the big ones like Turbine, they all have close quarters engagements all over the place, and you can get away with using the shotgun pretty efficiently on Turbine, which is ridiculous. Can you ever imagine using a shotgun on Jungle or Afghan, I think it was called? Was it Afghan? Yeah, Afghan in Modern Warfare 2. They didn't work that well because there were massive long sights of range. Unless you were using the Model 1887s before patch in Modern Warfare 2, that was. But yeah, there was massive long sights of range, so they weren't that effective. Unfortunately, all the maps in this game are really sort of close quarters, which I think they've done to try and keep the pace of the game as fast-paced as possible. Unfortunately, by putting 4 billion head glitching spots in every corner of the map, they have slowed it down. But that was a design choice to try and maximise MLG players enjoying this game to the most, and that just seems stupid to me. MLG is a minority in the Call of Duty. The grand scheme of Call of Duty, MLG is a minority, and you want to cater to the majority of players when you make a big game like Call of Duty. So I don't quite understand the logic in doing that, but hey, I suppose they had to cater towards something, and at least they're listening to certain people in the community. Unfortunately, not always the right people in the community, but they do listen to them. And unfortunately, at the moment, it looks like SMGs are going to get patched, which seems ridiculous to me. The SMGs aren't overpowered, neither are the shotguns. They just cater to the maps much better. But you want to make them less powerful, change the maps, bring out some good DLC, bring back WMD, Grid, and what's the other map I used to love? Stadium. Bring back those three as your first DLC. I would love you. I think that would be really good, and it would mix the game up massively. But yeah, here's hoping. I'm sure they probably won't end up changing it to that, but who knows. Yes, well, anyway, moving on swiftly. Gameplay, pretty much covered. Class, standard shotgun one. Before I've unlocked Scavenger and C4s. I might have actually unlocked them, I don't remember. I was just having fun using this class, which is lightweight, Ghost, extreme conditioning, and what's the last one? Dexterity, that's the one. And I like this one because you can rush so quickly and you move around the map nice and fast, which is good for the shotguns, which means you get up in their faces and get lots of kills. Unfortunately, I make a really dumb mistake right here. I went for the dog tag when there was someone on the radar behind me, but we all make silly mistakes, and who knows, if I hadn't made that silly mistake, I might have died and they might have shot my stuff down sooner, so I might not get as many kills anyway. But yes. Moving on from here, where I was going. Next thing I really want to talk about, which was the main thing of this commentary, I did apologise last time I was going away for a few days, and I'm going to be doing it again. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on the A. So I'm going to do it again. Unfortunately, I have fortunately been offered a week's work with my father's company. We're doing some roofing and some other such things, which is good for me because I need some money. I am rather low on funds at the moment. I've burnt through them quite quickly whilst I'm at uni, mainly on food. Yeah, most people blow through it on going out. I spend most of my money on food, but I'm a grown lad, I need my food. So yeah, I'm going away for a week, and in the meantime of me going away, I'm moving back to my parents for this week because it's much easier to commute back from the work site from my parents to the work site. It's about a 2-minute drive, whereas I could be in Brighton and it'd take me 40 minutes, cost me more on fuel, I wouldn't earn as much. So yeah, I'm moving back to my parents for a week so I can do this work, which unfortunately for you guys means I will not be posting videos because, as you are aware if you've been subscribed to me for a while, for those of you who haven't, my parents live in the most obscure place in the world where we don't have any broadband. Don't even get the standard, not even fibre optic, just nothing. not even the minimal broadband. Just can't get it. I live too far away from the exchange. We do have some form of internet connection, which is a satellite broadband connection, and if you've ever experienced a satellite broadband connection, they're bad. The ping is on average about 800, so chances of playing online zip, and the download limit is massively low. I think it's 4 gig download limit for the month, which includes uploading, so I can't really upload on the connection. So, and I'm not taking my computer back with me either, so unfortunately I'm not going to be posting for the next week, so I do apologise. I wish you a very happy week in the meantime, and I'm sure you can cope without me for a week. But I shall see you when I return. In all fairness, I needed the break. I'm getting a bit fed up with YouTube at the moment. My videos seem to be doing worse and worse and worse, and I can't seem to figure out why. So I'm going to take a small little break, figure stuff out, maybe come up with some fresh ideas. Anyway guys, I shall see you when I return in a week's time. Have a fun week, and I shall see you later. Goodbye for now. Bye.